What's up, everybody? This is Brian Pfeiffer, marketingmeathead.com, and today I'm going to walk you through step by step to set up a Google AdWords campaign in 2020. All right, welcome back. So, have a little experience here with Google AdWords. Overview here of an account here. We've got about 33,000 spent in this account. So, we do know what we're doing over here a little bit with campaigns. I'm going to walk you through step by step on how I set up a Google AdWords campaign. I'm getting ready to set one up for my 2020 busy season for my nightlife business in Las Vegas. So, I figured it'd be good to show you guys how to do this for, you can apply this to an affiliate campaign, different, anything basically. So this is the setup of a Google AdWords. The first thing you want to do here is, if you already kind of know your niche, you kind of know probably what, are the main keywords for your niche. I'm assuming if you have a niche, and you want to go into tools and settings here, you want to go into, planning, and you want to go into the Google Keyword Planner, okay? And then you're going to put in your keyword here. For me, today we're doing the bottle service niche, okay? So I'm going to put in bottle service Las Vegas, okay? And I've already done all the work here, so I'm going to kind of walk you through this fairly quickly. So if you need to go back and watch this video, feel fine to. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We teach you how to make money online and do a lot of really cool things on this channel. So now click Get Results, and boom. And you're going to see all the terms that came up here. I think there was like 56 terms, okay? So what you do here, then you want to go ahead and download this keyword idea. This is what you're going to get, okay? Or you download the keywords onto an Excel. So just open it in Excel, or if you like a different spreadsheet software, but I like Excel. And then I added a column here and took out a garbage column I didn't need, just said US dollars. Obviously this is US dollars. And then what I did is I added, these are words that I added. Now these are my going to be my ad sets inside the campaign. And typically the best words I consider like the action words. Those are the ones that people are most likely going to have buyer intent. Okay, those are the people that are probably going to buy. Those are the ones, if they're searching for bottle service in Las Vegas or Vegas bottle service, they're buyers. Okay, and then there's going to be like a next level down of terms. I call these the comparison terms, that are like kind of people that might buy, but not quite as hot as like the avid buyers. Okay, and we got like cheap bottle service, cheapest bottle service, VIP tables. Now notice here it kind of goes along with the amount of searches too. Okay, it's not exact, but you get the idea. Okay, the comparison ones are kind of like your B list of search words here. Okay, and then you got your what I call like the educational words. Okay, and these people are like kind of like your window shoppers. They might or might not be serious about buying bottle service. A lot of these people, like if you noticed, I put a third category here, or a fourth category for this particular keyword, because these people here are searching for specific nightclubs. And what we've found over the years with these certain nightclubs is these people search, I've heard of Hakkasan, I want to know how much bottle service is. So what they do is they call us, and basically they can't afford it. Okay, a bottle in Vegas at most of these clubs up here is $1,000, and to get any kind of decent table, you're gonna have to spend probably $2,000. Okay, so they don't realize how much it costs. They're from different country, cities and countries. Most people, like from Kentucky, they go out and buy a beer for $3 at their local bar, or Arkansas, or North Dakota, but they don't realize what things cost out here. So these are kind of like I'm going to put them in a separate groups, because we're gonna see. Okay, I've never really run AdWords on this particular keyword. I've done AdWords on bachelor parties and bachelorette parties before, but never on bottle service. So this is kind of a new territory for me. But so I'm gonna make my ad sets based on the action, the comparison, the education. These are kind of like the less popular keywords and whatnot. And then the nightclubs, okay, which are kind of more specific. And then you wouldn't want to put like 3 keywords for Hakkasan. All you need to do is put 1, okay? And I'm going to do like a exact match and phrase match, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up real quick here. And so this is how I lay it out, okay? And then the next step I have this spreadsheet. I actually got this from Ad Skills, the guys over at Ad Skills. And what I do here is I set up like my 3. Actually, I'm going to have like 4 campaigns. So this is going to be like my 4th one here, and we're going to call this one. This one's going to be the the nightclub one, okay? I will just call it SN or nightclub. I'll just call it night because I know what it is. So night, search partners, no. We're not going to use the search partner network, and we'll put $5 a day on this one too, roughly. So the total campaign is going to be I'll probably put 20 or 25 bucks on it. There's not a lot of searches for these keywords. I mean, you can take a look here at that sheet, and you can see, I mean, the highest one is 720 searches a month. That's not a lot of volume. So you don't need to put a ton of money on this. I mean, and even the cost per, to get to the top of the page is only 48 cents. So, I mean, I would say in order to get some decent data, you need to do 10 times 48. So that's only $4.80. Okay. So if you put $10 on this, you're like over 20, almost 20 times the top of the page. Okay. So to be honest with you, this is probably a little bit high. I'm going to probably put a total budget on this of like $10, maybe $15. I'll probably put 15 on it to get some data, and then we'll go from there. Okay. And, we'll go from there. So let me get back into that. All right. So we got, this is, and basically this is my targeting here. I'm going to do United States, UK. You don't get much clicks from the UK, but the ones that you do get are really good quality usually. They're really good customers. And then we're doing all devices here. Okay, there's not a ton of searches here, so you're going to just want to do all devices. I've actually kind of noticed on my Bachelor and Bachelorette parties, I'm a little bit skewed toward mobile, like maybe 55, 60%, but I'm getting like a good amount of desktop because a lot of people, when they go to do research for their Vegas trip, they sit down at their desk and they do some research, okay? They're not just on their phone scrolling around. So I get like 40%, 45% desktop on these keywords. So you wouldn't want to just like rule out half of that in this particular niche. Now everybody's niche is a little bit different. Okay, and then this translates over into the ad groups here. Okay, and what this is let's see. So this is the way this spreadsheet's set up is this is like a drop down. Okay, and this actually is going to be the keywords that I put in. So what I did is I took the data from this and I put it into here. And these were my like action terms. So what I did is I just copied this here, and then I transposed it. Just do a paste transposed and put them in here, and then that turns into my exact match keywords and my phrase match keywords. Okay, so this is a handy little spreadsheet. Just saves a little bit of time. And I did the same thing for my comparison keywords. These are my educational keywords. I narrowed it down to the best ones, and then all the nightclubs. I just picked one with each nightclub that was popular search. Okay, so I got 10, and then I got 5 or 4 and 4. Okay, those are going to be my ad sets. So this is what I'm going to copy and paste into Google. Okay, my phrase and my exact match. Pretty easy. Okay, and then I have the ads. Okay, the ad creations. I'm going to have my main ad group, the bottle service main. Those are going to be my action keywords. The next one's going to be called the bottle service comparison, bottle service education, bottle service nightclubs. Pretty simple stuff. These are my ads. Okay, I'm doing 2 ads for each ad set. Okay, that way I can compare the 2 ads, and one of them is going to be the clear winner over time. And then I'll just take that one and I'll try to beat that one. Okay, and I'll eliminate the other one. Okay, but you only got a certain amount of. This is how many characters you have in here. So this is a handy spreadsheet, so you can keep your copy within the limits. And then what I do is I have my landing page, and I put what's called UTM tracking on it, so I know when this goes into my Google Analytics, I know which ad set it came from and whatnot. Okay, so here's my landing page, and notice I have Google Tag Manager set up on this thing. And then if I go over here, if I still got this turned on, I don't know if I still have it in preview mode, but here's like the thank you page, and I set this up to be like the conversion. Okay, so if they land on the thank you page, that's the conversion. When they get onto this page, this is just going to be it's not really anything. If they just go on this page and don't do anything, that's like, I mean, you guess it's like a page view, but it's not. We can kind of see if they clicked on the ad in the ads manager. You don't really need to see. I only really care if they made it all the way to this page. Then I know they converted. Okay, and so that's how I set it up. Okay. All right, so that's my links. You can see I got all my UTM parameters here. Let me show you the UTM parameter thing real quick, just so you guys understand what that is. This is just where you put in. This is my link. Okay, this is my landing page, and then the campaign source. It just came from Google. It was a CPC, which is cost per click. This is the campaign name, the main shell, the campaign name, and then this is going to be my my ad set, which is right. So I know this is a Nightlife. This one came from this one here, the Nightlife. Okay, the nightclubs. I don't know why it says might. Okay, I must put a spelling error in here somewhere. Let me go back. Yes, I did. See, this is pulling the data. It's supposed to be night. Okay, so then I go here and it says nightclub. So I know that that's the UTM parameter for this. So then I put in, this is going to be my, actually what I put on my pretty link on Google. I'll show you guys that in a second. And you copy this URL, and that's what I put over here. It's hard to work on a small screen, guys. Sorry about that. I'm used to working on 2 huge screens. And then I just copy and paste that URL here, and then I'll be able to paste it right in. So it makes it just real quick to set up these ads, okay? And I keep this handy when I want to change my ads and whatnot. I just keep the spreadsheet here. This is my SN Ad Skills AdWords campaign, okay? Planning worksheet. All right, so now let's get in and let's get this thing set up, and I'll show you guys how to do this. It's really not that hard. Google AdWords is not as hard as Facebook, that's for sure. So let's get out of the Google AdWords Keyword Planner, go back to the main menu here. Let's go into overview of all your campaigns. This is the campaigns. Okay, so here's all the campaigns that I've run in the past. I got a bunch of stuff in here. I got a couple live ones right now, and I'm going to add another one. Okay, so we're going to do a new campaign. And, obviously, depending on what you're trying to do here, I'm looking to get leads. Okay, so I'm going to click leads, and I'm just going to do search only. Okay, and I'm looking for, website visits to get my leads. And my business website, that is going to be Surreal Nightlife. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. That's going to be the main site. That's the site I have linked to my analytics to my Google Ads. And select ways that I reach my goal, website visits. Okay, so now we continue. Boom. All right, so we're going to call this SN, which is Surreal Nightlife, and we're just going to call it 2020. Okay, and I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to take this off because I'm just running AdWords, so I don't really want to run the display network and the search network. Okay, I just want to see what the AdWords are doing only. That's all I care about in this particular campaign. And this is where we're going to go in and enter other locations. So we're going to do United States, okay? And this is not hard stuff, guys. This is really easy once you do all the background work. I mean, there's a lot of time and effort set up to get all the tracking in place and to get the landing pages and everything built properly. But so we want to just do where's that? United States country. So we're going to target that. We're going to do the United Kingdom, and that's going to be country, so target that. And we're going to do Canada. I get a lot of business from Canada, actually, especially when the Canadian dollar becomes stronger. That's really good for us. So target Canada, and then we're going to exclude Hawaii. Is typically not much value there. I don't really get any Hawaii clients, and Alaska. I've never had an Alaska, or I think I've had one Hawaiian client actually, but it's rare. Okay, so those are my excluded. Okay, and we're going to people in or regularly in your targeted areas. Okay, that's the people I want to target. Okay, and I'm going to obviously exclude the people in those excluded locations. And the languages, English. Yep, we're going to leave that. Budget, let's put that at. $10 is probably enough for this particular campaign. That $10 is still $300 a month. Okay, so and I'm doing AdWords for bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, and bottle service and VIP services. So I got 30 on bachelorette parties. I think I got 15 on bachelorette parties, 30 on bachelor parties. That's 45. I do another 15 here. That's 60. And then if I do another 15 on VIP service, that's 75. But that's $75 a day. Okay, so $75 a day starts adding up pretty damn quick. So $75 times 30. That's $2,250 a month. That's like pretty good amount of money on advertising, okay? So you got to think about your total monthly spend. But I do want to get some data on this because I do want to optimize this before the busy season. So let's put this at $15, okay? Yeah, it says that, but these terms don't get a lot of searches, so just ignore that. In fact, we're going to do clicks here. And I do have a conversion set up in this ad account for this thing. But we don't have any conversions yet. This is a brand new campaign. So Google is not going to be able to optimize for conversions when it has no data. So until it starts getting some conversions, we're just going to optimize for clicks, okay? So that's going to be the bidding, okay? I'm not going to set a maximum here, and no call extensions. Now this stuff here, we can go ahead and do some extensions here. Basically, this is basically the site links, and what you want to do here with the site links is this is what's going to show. This is what's called like your pretty link. This is what you're actually going to see on the ad. It'll say surrealnightlife.com/ whatever this says. So bottle, so we'll call one bottle. So you can. This is where you can play around with your descriptions and stuff. So we'll call this bottle service. I'd like to keep these lowercase. Bottle service. Service Vegas. Okay, and then you put a description here. You know, I would put best deals on bottle service in Las Vegas. In Vegas. So you gotta obviously keep it within the best deals. So we'll just put best deals on bottle service, and then we'll make, because you only got 25 characters here. You see, this is a character count. So this is going to be, we'll just put something like party packages. All budgets. Now here, the final URL. Remember on the other one here, we set up, on the other one, we set up, this is going to be the bottle service Vegas. So this is actually, we should probably change this to bottle deals Las Vegas or something. Bottle deals Vegas. Bottle deals Vegas. Okay. So this is going to be different. And then for this one, I want to do a different, this one's going to be, we're going to call this, we'll take that out, and we're just going to call this bottle deals Vegas. That way I know it came from this extension, deals Vegas, if I see a conversion come in, okay? And so we're just going to copy this URL, and let's put that in here. This is going to be the final URL, okay? And you'll see it's got all the tracking info on there, and that's the main place where they're going, okay? All right, bottle service packages, and because this is not what the customer is going to see. The customer, or the ad is actually going to not show this. It's going to show surrealnightlife.com/ service or bottle deals Vegas. Okay, and we're just going to go with that. We'll add that one site link for now, so that's fine. This is going to be campaign level site link extensions. Yeah, so we're not going to use the account level. The account level is like the whole account, not just this campaign. And call out extensions. This is where you want to add in different little like promotion extensions. Like you can add different things here. Basically, there's a lot of different things you can add here, like deals for large groups and stuff like that. I can add that all later. Okay, that's something I can just add later. I got to think about it a little more before I go in and add those, but that's just something I can add later. But now for the ads, okay, this is going to be our ads. Okay, remember we got the group one. We're going to call, now we have this all laid out nice, so it's pretty much just copy and paste. So this is going to be ad group one is going to be the bottle service comparison. Okay, so that's going to be our ad group, and let's go back to here where we got the keywords. Okay, this is going to be our first one. So this is our comparison, or actually, this is going to be called our bottle service main. That's the ad group. So it's good that we have this sheet here so we can keep track of all this. So we're gonna take this ad group. This is our ad group, because I like to have this sheet if I ever want to go reference what I did when I set this up, because it's you set it up and you wait a couple weeks to optimize, and sometimes you forget what you did. So this is the ad group name, okay? And these are going to be our exact match. So we copy these, boom, and just paste them right here. And then right below them, you're going to put your phrase match, okay? Copy, boom. And this likes to always do that, so I'll put that there. All right, so there's that's going to be our ad group, okay? And then our second ad group was going to be real easy. Ad group number 2. This was going to be called the copy. This one's the comparison, okay? And then we can go here and remember our handy little sheet here. Again, if you guys want this sheet, like I can send it to you. This was from Ad Skills, a course that I took on this. It's just handy. They did a nice job with it. I'm not going to take credit for this because they put it out. I mean, I paid for the course, so whatever. And I buy courses too, just like everybody else. That's how I learn. All right, and we're going to put that there. And we're going to do one more group. Actually, we're going to do 2 more groups. This is going to be our education. And let's call this education. Paste. And we'll drop our little handy. Boom. All right, bottle service. Education. Remember here we have 10. It's quite a few. Usually you don't want 10. Usually around 5 is better. But again, these don't get much searches. So you put them all in there and just kind of hope for the best. But we'll see, man. You know, you got to look at the numbers. This is strictly data-driven stuff. You got to look at the numbers after a couple weeks and spending a little bit of money, okay? And we'll do one more here. This is going to be our bottle service nightclubs, so we know. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes, a random term just ends up being a great term for you, and you just don't know until you run. You don't know until you don't know what you don't know. Okay, and after you run it for a while, Google's gonna figure out what's the right stuff here, and then this is it. All right, so then after that, you go in and you basically set up your ads, which you've already done the copy on that. Okay, and this is going to be save and continue here. Now notice it's coming up with some stuff here, giving you some different stuff. And a lot of these I can just look at this term, like Vegas pool parties. I know that term. That's a term that we do a lot of SEO for, and same with Pool Party Las Vegas. Most of those people are window shoppers. They're just looking to buy tickets. They're not what we're looking for. These people are looking for bottle service. That's what I need. Bachelor parties, I need that. I need bachelorette parties. That's the money makers, okay? These people that are coming to Vegas and are going to buy tickets and buy drinks at a bar, those are not the people that I want to deal with, okay? I don't even want to talk to those people. Those are guest listers and ticket buyers. That is not what our business is about, okay? So we do not want to go after any of those keywords because you're going to be burning a bunch of money and not making any money, okay? All right, so here is the ads. And now remember how nice and handy our sheet was here. This is where it just gets, I use 2 screens, so it makes this a hell of a lot easier. And, I got my links all here, and I got all my copy and everything right here. So now I just copy and paste, and it's real simple, okay? So I'm just going to set up one here, and then I'm going to pause the video and then finish it. After I set them all up, I'll finish up the video, okay? So let's get one set up here. Our final URL is going to be here. You want to match a keyword here, because then it's going to give you a higher score, or a page rank score, or higher quality score, it's called. Las Vegas. We'll do bottle service. I don't like the caps. Let's make these lowercase. Looks better. Most people are used to seeing lowercase. And then bottle. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then descriptions here. We have our handy descriptions already copied. All we got to do is just grab them. The second description is a new thing. Okay, you used to only have one. Now there's a new description, so we'll put that there. And then I'm just making the second description the same on all of them. Okay, copy and description, paste. And this is where this can get pretty technical here with some of the tracking. It's kind of a little bit more than I need to deal with. I don't have like 8,000 campaigns running, but there's a whole nother level to this tracking. It's not that complicated once you get it. You just got to set it up. It's kind of like when you're setting up like volume with an affiliate campaign, and it's pulling a lot of data into your analytics. Okay, but I got that going on here with my my UTM links. Okay, I'm getting what I need. All right, so that's it. That's a campaign. So All right, so I got I have is a better word. I have my two ads here for each ad set. Okay, I'm gonna compare these two ads, see how they do. We're gonna save and continue. And $15 a day. I don't have an end date. Start date today. Canada, United Kingdom, United States. Exclude Alaska and Hawaii. And English. Campaign goal leads. Everything looks pretty good. Continue to campaign. Now, the one thing I would do here is it's going to give you like a recommendations, and one thing I like to do here, obviously with the demographics, is I like especially depending on your niche. I mean, I don't need people over 55, honestly. I mean, the chances of someone over 65 buying bottle service in Las Vegas are about zero. So I don't need any clicks. So I'm going to go in here to my demographics and I'm going to exclude. It's debatable to even do 55 to 64, but I do occasionally get an older client. So I'm going to leave those. I don't expect too many clicks to come in this age range, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Settings here. This is where you can just check all your work, make sure you didn't screw anything up. Locations. This is obviously UK, Canada, exclude Alaska and Hawaii. There's that. Devices, remember we're leaving that on everything. So we got mobile phones, computers, and everything there. And that's it. So you can go look in here at all your campaigns and go to the campaign level here. And what is the ads and extensions? Here's all our ads. Okay, you'll see I got my ad groups. My two nightclubs, my two different ads, okay, and then I got my education, my two ads, and then my comparison, my two ads, and then the bottle service main. So those are my four ad groups, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, you're gonna get some recommendations from them on what to do, and I have a conversion set up. I don't have any conversions yet, so let's see. Take that out. Other than that, that's it. That's pretty much how you set up a Google AdWords. Hopefully you guys got something out of today. If you're more interested in more stuff about Google AdWords on this channel, if you want to see me optimize these campaigns later after a couple weeks of data, I can do that. Leave me a comment below on that. And if you would like to know a little bit more about Google Tag Manager, I'm not an expert, but I can set it up and show you how to set it up, and then you guys can kind of take it to the next level from there. I am playing around with it. I've kind of figured it out at least to this point, and we'll see how it goes. It's a pretty handy little tracking tool. I like it so far. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed today. I'm the Marketing Meathead. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.